The Oklahoma City Thunder defeated the Indiana Pacers 120 to 109 to win game 5 of the NBA Finals. Now the Thunder are up 3 to 2 against the Pacers and are just one game away from winning their first NBA title. At least in OKC, I don't count the Sonics title as being one of their titles. So this would be their first title if they just win one more game. So they're on the verge of clinching. Few things stood out to me in this game, which was the Pacers committed way too many turnovers. They had 22 turnovers for the game. And usually when you commit that many turnovers, you lose the game, which was a huge reason why they lost. I would say the other thing that was interesting to me was OKC shot poorly overall from the field in this game. They shot 42.6, which is lower than the Pacers' shooting percentage of 45.1. But they still ended up winning this game. And I would say that's mainly due to them having a lot less turnovers than the Pacers. They had 11. The Pacers had 22. Also, they shot better from three-point range, which was a big reason why they won. Also, 43.8%, while the Pacers just shot 36.7. But to me, the turnovers were really the huge reason why they were able to prevail. And the biggest reason why OKC won, which is obvious if you didn't watch the game, if you just looked at the box scores, would be because of Jalen Williams. He dominated this game. He had 40 points on 14 of 25 shooting, which is 56% overall from the field. He shot 60% from three, 9 of 12 from the free throw line, which is 75%. Had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal. He was easily the best player in this game. I felt he outshined SGA in this game. SGA did not shoot really well in this game. 9 of 21 from the field, which was piss poor shooting, but he made pretty much all his free throws, 13 of 14. He had 10 assists, 2 steals, and 4 blocks. So offensively, he wasn't great. That's where Jalen Williams outshined him, like I said. I felt Jalen Williams was very clutch in this game in the sense that whenever the Pacers went on a run, he would just answer with a crucial bucket. I felt the biggest bucket in this game he had was when the Pacers came back. And it seemed like they were going to pull off an upset similar to what they did in game 1. They came back from being down by I think 18 at one point in time. And the lead was 95-93. And it just looked like the Thunder were melting. And then Jalen Williams pulls up for a 3 and they go up 98-93. And then just they go on a run and they just never look back. But I felt that 3 was huge. It stopped the Pacers' momentum and it allowed the Thunder to retake control of the game where they could have easily thrown it away. So that to me was the underrated play of the game. And it's something people probably won't notice unless they had watched the game. But to me, that was big. And throughout the game, he just hit big shots. Whenever the Pacers were on a run, he was able to stop the bleeding. So he was the player of the game, I would say, for them. Definitely the player of the game. Now, when you look at Indiana's side, Siakam was the best player for the Pacers in this game, along with TJ McConnell. Those guys played great. I would say Neesmith was solid in this game. And I think the biggest reason you can say outside of turnovers why they lost was because Tyrese Halliburton was absolute trash in this game. He was garbage. He looked like a G League player out there. That's how piss poor he was. 4 points on 0 of 6 shooting from the field. All his points were from free throws. He had 6 assists, but he had 3 turnovers, 7 rebounds. This was like a mediocre game by Tyrese Halliburton. And I guess a lot of people could say that he's hurt. That's why he played bad. It was evident in the first quarter when he had some weird ankle-like injury. And it's like he never fully, recovered from it. And it was something that he did on his own. It was just a weird type of injury where he placed his foot in the wrong position or whatever. But if you watch the clip of it, you could tell he was there the same. He was limping throughout the game, and I think that probably played a huge role in him playing like garbage. So I don't know how serious this weird leg injury he had. He had wraps around him, and will he be good enough for Game 6? That to me will be very telling, because if he's not able to be effective in Game 6, this series is already over. That they're going to lose on their home court. But if he can be effective, then possibly they could force a Game 7. But I still don't see the Pacers winning this series now. It's just it's over for them in my eyes. I don't see it. Maybe they can win Game 6 and go out with some dignity in the sense that they didn't get eliminated on their home court. I think that's the only thing they have left to play for. So it'll be interesting. I actually hope he's healthy, because I just want to see a competitive Game 6. If he's going to be like this again, that game is going to get ugly. I could see OKC even blowing them out in Indiana if Tyrese cannot be effective. So that'll be interesting. But OKC is going to win this. They're on the verge of winning their first title, and the next game will be interesting. So that's all I have to say about this.